Anyway, all right, so here we go. Americans want to be heroes, me among them. The yearn to be savior is sewn into our cultural fabric, while right below something else is ripping out the stitches. See Joaquin. See his hair sprayed to high heaven. See his feather skirt lurch down Broadway during Seattle's Pride Parade. I will offer to marry him. This will be a diluted plan. Not because he prefers a date with a mustache, but because when he was caught by the Border Patrol, he didn't know enough to rub his fingerprints onto the cement floor of the holding cell like the others did. A remarkably clear print, the border officer will remark, and Joaquin will blush in the presence of the uniform. 7 years later, 6 after his successful, although illegal entry into the US, he and I will sit on his peach bedspread and call the immigration attorney. She will point the word felony at me, cock it back with the word prison, and explain once a person has been caught trying to cross a border, he'll basically not ever be legally allowed to enter again. Not even if I marry him, I ask. Not ever, she'll repeat. Joaquin will go back to watching Glee on mute and wondering who will adopt his Yorkshire Terrier, Bam Bam. I'll press the question, so you mean never? Bam Bam will roll over next to Joaquin's acid-washed jeans and slap his tail against the bedspread. The attorney will remain silent. Joaquin will gently grab Bam Bam's nose and hold it. The attorney will say, you could try living in Mexico until 10 years has passed and then petition the US, but the attorney is a friend of a friend and trying to be helpful when she says, even if you wait 10 years, I don't know anyone in that situation who's been granted the right to legally enter. Another question will form in my mind, but I won't be able to ask it around the privilege dawning in my throat. Bam Bam will sneeze, and Joaquin will almost laugh. See Joaquin smile, standing in front of his heart cave. See him reassure me as he opens his closet and proceeds to toss me half of his wardrobe. Sweetie, you're gonna look great in that, but Joaquin can walk better in a pair of 4-inch stilettos than I will ever be able to, even if I took lessons. The reason my friend left Mexico is that the army doesn't like sissies, and he had turned the age of the mandatory 1 year in the military. As soon as he returns to Mexico, Joaquin will have to report to duty or be imprisoned. So take your pick. Skip town after town after town until the INS eventually creeps up on you and you get deported anyway, or hit up the Goodwill for the biggest luggage you can find and head for boot camp, where they'll be sure to help you unstrut your hip switch. What is a border? Is it thin as an elongated quill, or wide as your favorite feather with which to write your name in the sand? If we can conceptualize the blend between masculine and feminine in Joaquin, why is the border of a country so much more fixed? And who decides? What if the story wasn't about Mexico and the US, but about two sides of the Mississippi? Is it really that much different? Did you even catch at the beginning of this story I used the word America, but didn't include North, South, or Central? Since Joaquin has left, he's been staying cheerful on Facebook. I've been avoiding him, much in the same way I avoid most of my friends because basically I'm a social phobe. But sometimes I wonder if Joaquin thinks that what I'm avoiding is my helplessness to do a damn thing to help him, or worse, that I'm doing what most US citizens do, which is bask in the story of my helplessness as an excuse to do nothing.